Once again, guys, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications. Isaac and Josh. Yeah, Josh, let's first go to Matheus Cunha, 25-year-old Brazilian forward currently playing for Wolverhampton. And he has been heavily linked to Man United with a potential transfer. I still think it's too early. So I don't know whether it's a negotiation tactic, but
No.
United are reportedly leading the race, Josh, to sign Cunha. Discussions and personal terms are already already ongoing. And as per reports, the club has held positive talks with Cunha's representatives, Josh. And we all know Amorim. It looks like Amorim is interested. I mean, he likes the character, he likes the player, and he's also seen as an ideal fit for the 3-4-2-1 system, the one that Amorim uses. Josh, he's capable of playing as a 10 and across the front line. Josh, versatility wise, he's there, creativity is there. Currently 14 goals in the Premier League, Josh. And we all know United has attacking struggles, Josh. The team currently scoring only 38 out of 33 Premier League goals, Josh. Real quick, what do you think about that, Josh? I mean, us being linked to Cunha. Is he the ideal man as a perfect number 10? Do you see goals coming through?
Yeah. Thanks again to Ineos because they've continued to show us that it was not just a mere change, but a fundamental change at that. Because like you had known, the hierarchy at the club never did things like this. We never really understood how to go into a market and negotiate for players and get value for money. But it looks like Ineos this time is doing things very early. Imagine
Yeah,
when did you last hear that United was interested in a player in April?
in a while.
And Fabrizio Romano confirmed that negotiations are ongoing and the release clause of 62.5 million will not be a problem. So it actually shows that there is already intent by Ineos to bring in a player that the manager wants to have in his squad. Bring them up, finish the transaction early. And Fabrizio Romano continued to say that he does not see this as a negotiation that is going to take long. He won't be talking about it in July. I mean, it's something that United wants to close very early on. The only thing that I see could be a stumbling block for Manchester United to acquire the services of Matheus Cunha is the fact that we are not willing to pay the 62.5 million up front.
It's a lot of money,
Whereas,
Josh.
whereas
And we have
Wolves wants the full payment. We have to negotiate with Wolves to pay the money in installments. So have amortize the deal for 5 years. Amortize the deal for 5 years so we can pay that money in the period of the contract or something like that, which I think will not be a problem. It was the case with Joshua Zirkzee when we signed him. Atalanta allowed to have the money paid in installments, and I think Wolves will do the same. I think they will accept 62.5 million, though it sounds a lot. I think
it's a lot.
it's the premium amount of money for a Premier League proven striker
But
at 25 years old.
by the way, Josh, it gets activated in the what is it, 1st July? That's when it gets activated.
Oh, 1st July?
Yeah, the 62.5.
Yeah, but I think
You
if
know?
negotiations are done and things like that, then it will just be a formality, waiting for the time to reach, and the same is paid.
Correct.
But going to the profile of the player, I think that is the ideal player that fits in Ruben Amorim's style of 4-3-2-1. Because if you have Matheus Cunha as a 10, he can score goals, he can carry the ball, he's physical enough, he has the vision, he has these orientational plays. He can bring players into the game. I can't wait to see him playing with a player like Bruno Fernandes, because being Brazilian, he's technical. He knows he has a trick or two in his locker. So I mean, United will have signed a very, very decent footballer who is ready to play for the first team. He's the right age. He's, I think, in his prime. He has been tested.
25 years old.
Yeah, he has played at Hertha Berlin, at Leipzig, at Atletico Madrid, and
Mm,
now at Wolves. So he's a player who has tested the waters everywhere, and he has come of age. This is the point that United can have that player. Many a time, United has signed players when they're a bit too young, and yet
okay,
we cannot wait for them to develop.
correct.
Yeah, and now this time I see that because we first wanted to sign Matheus Cunha, I think in 2022 when he was at Atletico Madrid, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's correct. By the way,
yeah, the
and
deal fell
how
through.
did it fail to work out at Atletico Madrid?
It didn't really fail to work out, but you see, a player like Matheus Cunha, you could see that there were things that were very decent about this player, but maybe he had one or two things to learn. And at the
Mm,
time, Diego Simeone was actually rebuilding his side. He was transforming Atletico Madrid to a new look. I mean, there's so many players that he lost. He lost a player like Rodri.
mm.
He lost a player like Rodri because he was not willing to wait for the player to become what he wants. I mean, he was looking at it like, I
He
need
wasn't
to
patient
fix
enough.
this now. Yeah. So yeah, that's how Matheus Cunha maybe didn't end up at. I mean, that's why it ended quickly at Atletico Madrid.
But
But
Josh, sorry,
I think
Josh, there
you.
are
I,
concerns.
yes, yes, yes.
There are concerns about his temperament, Josh. You know, at one point it's a point of discussion. He has two discussions. Sorry, he has two suspensions this season for emotional outbursts, including a 4-game ban. Josh, the incident after the Bournemouth game. I don't know whether you remember that. However, Josh,
Yeah.
these are viewed as I don't know. That's something that are rather things that are manageable. At one point, one was saying he's going to be United's Eric Cantona in terms of character. You know.
Yeah, but you see, I was going to exactly tell you that maybe Alex
Mm,
Ferguson only signed Eric Cantona because he had that character, not only because he was a very, very genius of a footballer, but
mm.
maybe because he had that character, he had it in him to do things that were extraordinary. I mean, yes, you can say his temperament is not that good because of the things that have happened to him recently, but. He's that good a player. He's that good a player. I mean, when he comes to a club like Manchester United, maybe the occasion will just be too big, and he will have to put up with what the club wants him to do and keep in line.
He has
So
to.
yeah,
He has to.
I don't think that is a big problem. People have a problem with Bruno Fernandes
Oh, by the way,
being
yeah,
very
yeah. I
active
don't
on
even
the
see that
pitch,
as a
but for me,
problem.
exactly, I don't see it as a problem. For as long as he's not doing things that get him suspended and stuff like that, it
Mm.
should be okay. It should be okay.
I also
For me,
don't. I don't
the
understand why people
attitude is
complain
not
about
really a
him.
problem.
You know, throwing hands in the. It's because it all comes out of frustration. You know, he's a man who likes winning, and of course, if his players, if being the captain, if his players are, don't not doing the right things, I expect. Imagine Roy Keane. Roy Keane would have kicked some of them. They're complaining about Bruno Fernandes. Yo, back then, Roy
Probably,
Keane,
probably.
you enter the dressing room and it's like, yo, you do that one more time, I'm kicking you. So I have no
If you
problems with
do
that, Bruno
remember,
Fernandes.
if you do
Mm,
remember back in the day, that what ended the career of Roy Keane at Manchester United was when Manchester United lost 4-1 to Middlesbrough. I think Yakubu scored a hat trick or something like that.
Yakubu,
And Rio
yeah,
Ferdinand had a really, really bad game. But Roy Keane was, I think, in Dubai, and he had watched the game. Then he shredded the players on the media, and Alex Ferguson did not like it.
I
He did
know.
not take it lightly, and that was almost the end of Roy Keane.
Yeah, I remember. I think did he go play for Sunderland or he just came back as a manager for Sunderland?
No, he did. He did go and play for, I think, a Celtic. He went to Scotland, then went to
Yeah, he went.
Sunderland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Josh. Yeah. Yeah, I think Cunha would be really, really a great addition to Manchester United's attacking list. And I understand Wolves are expecting him to leave amicably in the summer, allowing them to reinvest the funds, because I know they have Pereira, their manager, who has also acknowledged that Cunha might leave, not directly, indirectly. And it looks like Wolves will be more than happy to receive the amount they've set, that is 62.5. But I understand, as you said earlier, it's not going to be a rather a one-time payment. Could come in installments, and that's what United is working on. But yeah, Josh, overall, to me, Man United are making significant progress towards the signing of Matheus Cunha. His release clause shouldn't be a problem, and of course, we all understand he fits into Amarim's 3-4-2-1 system. Just so, I mean, despite the competition from other clubs like Arsenal are rumored to be, Newcastle are also rumored, Chelsea, from what I understand, it looks like the player has set his eyes and desire to join Man United. Just so, let's hope
the
that goes
player
well.
wants United, and United wants the player. So I
Exactly.
think it will be a good marriage.
I hope it is a good marriage, Josh. I hope he joins Man United. That would be really great.
And
Once again,
he did do Wolves a solid, because last season he was supposed to leave Wolves, but he signed a new contract, and in that contract they inserted the clause, the sell-on clause.
By the way, as
buyout
you've said,
clause,
that is a
rather.
solid. That is
Yeah,
a
he
solid,
did them a
good
solid. He
one.
did them a solid, so he's going to fetch them 62.5 million. I mean, other than him having gone on 25 or something like that. So
Aziz just sent me a message. He wants to join. I think he doesn't agree, but he will
dang,
catch
agree
up
with
with us.
Cunha. No,
I don't
Cunha is
know.
better. Cunha is better than Nunez any day, every day.
Yes, you've started already.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, by the way, why doesn't Liverpool want to pay Benfica their 4.3 million pounds? I mean, they're supposed to pay Benfica 4.3 million pounds as soon as Darwin Nunez hits 50 games. 50 games starting for Liverpool.
Oh my! How much?
4.3. But he has started 49 games, and it looks like he's not going to be playing his 50th. He's not going to be getting his 50th
Wait.
start.
They are playing. Oh my God! Who last? I think that was Arsenal Wenger who did that sometime.